Hello everyone, it's 11:30. I'm here with Lily and of course my lovely self Evie.
Our first story today is about our fashion courses here at Exeter College, where students are expected to buy their own materials and fabrics, which will get increasingly expensive throughout their course.
You know, I thought with the cost of living, families would be struggling enough without having to buy loads more for their kids' courses.
I interviewed a music student the other day and he had a similar issue. Here's the reality of how much it can be to take music from Ethan, a music production and performance student at Exeter College.
Just a lot of equipment, so it can cost up to thousands sometimes, depending on what I need.
What makes it worse is that a lot of students are buying their materials from Amazon. The price ranges from $12.93 to $1,540.99 just for materials. Relying on the college's materials isn't as good as an option either.
It is quite difficult, the sewing machines are useless and you get really frustrated, especially ones at college.
For free education, this is adding up to quite a lot.
I know one student who I interviewed even told me she couldn't pick the fashion course because of the expense.
Oh, bless her, I bet that's so upsetting.
I know there's a similar issue going on in our next story about the arts.
Students' quality of work has been affected by the expectations to buy expensive art equipment.
There is found to be a massive barrier between A-level art and BTEC art.
In 2019, March 20th, UK government kept prices down for schools, meaning they are providing less funds for material necessities.
This means art is less enjoyable for students as their equipment isn't given to hand and would need to be purchased themselves.
Oh my gosh, as a student, it's literally stressful enough without having to worry about this kind of stuff.
In addition to this, there is a sense of judgment, even in a loving community within classmates and teachers.
Is that because of the difference between having the money to do well and not having the money?
I believe so.
One of our news correspondents, Katie Rankin, has just done a deep dive on Dance Academy, creating more opportunities than a course like musical theatre where dance is an essential aspect.
After interviewing an Academy student, Ellie, and a musical theatre student, Kyla, here are some of the statistics and facts we thought interesting.
Dance Academy trains for 5 hours a week, whereas musical theatre train for 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Because of their high class numbers in musical theatre, there is a lack of personal development and feedback.
The Dance Academy has lots of workshops creating opportunities and they get to go see shows.
Whereas musical theatre students get to go see the Winter Showcase.
Many students wouldn't expect this when choosing courses, and Academy is strictly for the benefit of dance.
So if dance is your main interest, you're better off taking the Academy alongside another course.
However, our next story about film is looking at a different aspect of the arts.
Recently at Exeter College, the creative vision behind film has been disintegrating due to there not being enough creative people in the world.
A young student has spoken about how they feel, stating, "Getting people to have the same vision as you is an uphill battle due to people being so close-minded and failing to see the same point of view as you.
The people around me being in the younger generation are more critically thinking as opposed to creatively wired.
A lot of being creative comes from having belief in yourself to be able to carry something out, so having an idea and finding out it's already been done really well is disheartening to college students."
Is the amount of trust and belief in amateur film creators disappearing in a time of need due to the film industry becoming very streamlined in the types of films and ideas it uses? And lastly, is music becoming the most underrated subject at Exeter College?
Exeter College offers a wide range of music courses, including music production and music performance.
For example, they offer their students opportunities to play at local venues such as the Cavern, Move and Exeter Phoenix.
Also, they have the chance to perform, compose and critically appraise music throughout the course, join orchestras, choirs, bands and other groups, take trips to professional concerts and practice in purpose-built recording studios.
Studying this course will give you an understanding of the techniques of performance, harmony and composition, and a historical perspective on a wide variety of music styles and traditions.
So if you're interested in taking music, go for it.
And if you're out and about in the city today, we wanted you to have the right outfit and be fully equipped for the weather. Here's Tilly.
Good morning. It's a cold day today, but not as cold as it has been. The temperature is currently set at about 11 degrees, but it's set to drop to 9 at 6 p.m. So it's still a good idea to wrap up warm, especially as the nights are starting to draw in earlier. There should be clear skies throughout the day with a low chance of rain. Heavy clouds will move in towards the late part of the day, with rain expected in the early hours of tomorrow morning.
And that's all from us today.
Thanks for listening. See you at 5.